Welcome to Basketball Intuition. I'm your host, Ethan Simon. Today, we're going to be talking about Ajay Mitchell in his first 2 games with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Against the Houston Rockets, he gave some very impactful minutes in the second and fourth quarter. And then against the Indiana Pacers, he had the best game of his whole career. Incredibly impactful throughout the entire game, but especially in the second half and the overtimes. Playing great defense, being a ball handler, getting to the basket. And those are things that we're all going to talk about today. But that's enough wasting time. We're going to dive into these first 2 games of Ajay Mitchell just to show him some love, man. He has been so good. We're going to start with his downhill scoring ability, ball handling, playmaking, shooting, and then defense. I would say this is my second favorite part about Ajay Mitchell. Number 1 being the defense, but number 2, the way and the fashion that he gets downhill. If we really dive into this, whenever he is going downhill, he is very determined to get to the spot that he wants to get, and he's not going to let you stop him. Very hard drives on a line, using his strength in his body to get through you. He also gets very low on his drives, and that's one thing that you'll notice. He gets closer to the ground. He's going down to your hip, and whenever you're driving to the basket like that with strength and confidence, it gives himself such a big advantage. And then you add in some things that I love on top of that, like those pump fakes. They have done such a great job helping him get to the free throw line, helping him get easy shots on the inside, getting his opponent up in the air, or just to give him a little bit of space to get the shot off. Again, he was able to get to the free throw line against the Pacers last night. He shot 8 for 8 from there, and he's got a really good build to get to that floater as well. He's like 6'4" on the court with shoes on, but he has a 6'6" wingspan, so that definitely helps him out as well. Catches the ball top of the key, really nice pump fake, gets Aaron Nesmith up in the air, attacks it, rises up for the floater to go over top of Obi Toppin. He gets it to go in the mid-range area off the inbounds. Quick little pump fake, drives right past him, gets to that floater over the big man, gets it to go. And this is the one that got me up and screaming on stream. Check out the Playback TV, by the way. Pushes up in transition, sees a crease, gets some space to attack the basket, and he just goes for it. Puts a shot up, left-handed floater, and 1. And can we also just go ahead and add in the fact that he's on a $9 million 3-year deal with the touch, lateral quickness, body control that he has, defense. Yo, Sam Presti, like, what is wrong with you? And I love that he was able to get this probably huge confidence booster with guys being out for OKC right now. Isaiah Joe didn't play, Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace, J-Dub is still out. For him to come in and fill this role and play as well as he did, I'm so happy for him. And I was talking to Dio about this last night, just how OKC is the type of team to run the hot hand. And right now, he is that hot hand. And also, interested to see what y'all think about this take. I would not be surprised if he really takes a step up this season and takes some minutes away from Isaiah Joe. I like Isaiah Joe a lot, don't get it twisted. They 100% can play next to each other, no doubt about it. But that's just a thought I had. He's gonna get minutes this year, and he's gotta take them from somebody. Like, not everybody can play 15, 20 minutes a game. Somebody's gonna need to take a drop. Hey, if you're still here and enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button and check out the Playback TV link below to just chill out and watch games live with me. Now to the playmaking and the ball handling. I will start by saying I love the fact that he pushes the pace in transition. There was one play later in the game in overtime where he really rushed the shot, but other than that, I feel like he's usually pretty smart about whenever he's pushing the pace up in transition, whether he's making a pass out of it or if he's getting downhill. There were 2 plays in particular that I wanted to look at. Pushing the pace up in transition, surveys the area, fakes the pass to the wing, and makes a beautiful read to the corner for a great shot for Chris Youngblood. And here's that other one. He sees a one-on-one situation. The big is not under the basket. He just goes to punish, goes up for that floater, draws the contact. And I love the fact that they were empowering him, and they have been, to be a ball handler. He was bringing the ball up the court basically throughout the entire game, playing that point guard role. A lot of the time, he was just making that entry pass to Shea, and I thought he did a great job, by the way, whether it was on inbounds or just bringing the ball up the court and just giving him that quick little feed that didn't end up in turnovers. He had 1 turnover so far throughout these 2 games, and he just got ripped up. He is very poised and calm with the ball in his hands, and that's one of the reasons I love him so much as a point guard option off the bench. He also handles pressure pretty well. I feel like he had 1 possession where he got blitzed off a screen. He handled the pressure well, recovers, drives in, and kicks it out to Chet for a shot. Very confident ball handler. He is not the flashiest. He's not blowing your socks off, but he's getting the job done, and he's playing great defense, so what else could you ask for? And also, he's a very real pick and roll option, being able to bring the ball up the floor, run a pick and roll with Isaiah Hartenstein or Chet Holmgren and make good decisions out of it, whether he's going to the basket himself, giving it to the big man, kicking out to the corners or the wings. I just thought he did a great job there, and I loved his confidence to come off of that screen and get to the basket. I want to see him keep doing stuff like that. And yeah, that was another place I was really happy with him. Now we're going to get to the shooting real quick. He is shooting 3 for 9 so far. He made 3 of those threes in the first game, didn't make any last game. He was a 38% three-point shooter last season and 40% on catch and shoot threes. So I'm not worried about him starting 3 for 9 at all because he's been playing so well on every other part of the floor. My favorite thing about his shooting ability is the pump fake, because it opens up so much for him in the driving lanes. We just saw that earlier. I showed you 2 or 3 plays of him getting his defender off the feet and him driving into the basket off of it, attacking closeouts and stuff like that. He did the same thing twice, 4 seconds on the inbounds, pushes it up to the free throw line, pump fake, and then shoots a 3 and 1. In a very similar situation against the Pacers, step back 3, pump fake, at the end of the quarter. He bricked it, but it was like the same thing. The pump fake to try and draw the foul at the end of the quarter. I really like that shot. Now let's talk about the defense. My favorite part. He has so much grit and energy and effort, engagement. And I will go ahead and say he's not on the same level as like a Lou Dort or Alex Caruso. But Alex Caruso, for example, he's a better playmaker. AJ Mitchell is a better playmaker than he is. As a guard, he's a very switchable defender. He did a great job against guys like Jabari Smith Jr. and Pascal Siakam. And obviously, depending on who that 4 is, he is a viable option to guard 1 through 4 at his size. One thing that I thought was just astounding was his engagement on the help side. I'm thinking of one in particular where he helped over on Kevin Durant and forced him over to that right side. And then a bunch of other possessions where he's rotating, he's covering for guys on the help side. If we look at a couple plays specifically of him just playing great defense, we got one Benedict Mathurin bringing the ball up the court, slides with him on the left side of the court, plays straight up defense. That's one thing that I've loved about AJ Mitchell, playing very straight up. Another one where he's fronting Obi Toppin. Jarris Walker kind of throws a lazy pass and he just takes that away. Here was that one I was talking about. Jabari Walker tries to get him in a little face-up spot. AJ's just being really pesky, almost pokes the ball away and forces him into a pass. Here's a good one of him just drawing an offensive foul on Alperen Şengün, selling the contact. And one thing he does very well is he beats you to your spot. Like there were so many times last night against Andrew Nembhard where he was just sliding and beating him to his spot and just bumping him off the line. And against Ben Shepherd, he did it a bunch of times too. And quickly, I want to look at this one from Pascal Siakam that he did such a great job. Spins around the screen, ends up sticking with Pascal and just is being annoying and handsy, not letting Pascal get anything easy, using his hands to get up in his face, using his body to press into him and forces him into a pass. And this was such a big play. This was second overtime, 3 minutes left. He's down in the post. Pascal makes a good cut and he just goes straight up and the Thunder just swarm him defensively. And it's just great basketball IQ and defensive IQ of stuff like that we've been able to see from him really show off in these first 2 games, especially obviously last night against the Pacers. Defensively, he did such a great job against the Rockets. But I'm just blown away by Mr. Mitchell for these first 2 games. I know I didn't really talk about anything bad today, and I didn't plan on it because I just wanted to show him some love because he's playing so good. We could probably find something to nitpick, like the fact he got blocked by Reed Shepherd or he just missed his threes last night. But, I mean, what other bad thing could you say about the guy? Let me know y'all's thoughts on Mr. Mitchell. If he's going to be able to really earn himself a role this season. I think he kind of has already done that through 2 games. I know it's super early and I don't mean to overreact, nothing crazy, but that's a basketball player. That's a real basketball player that needs to be playing real minutes. And I know that he was very solid last season, but these first 2 games, absolutely incredible. And this video is kind of out of left field for, my second game of the season starting. For it to be about AJ Mitchell instead of like VJ Edgecombe or something, I know it's kind of like out of the blue. But this is where I'll go ahead and give comment of the day. Huge shout out real quick. My guy Dio last night was rocking with me on live stream. Again, Playback TV, link is in the description. We just go up there live stream and chill, watch games together. My guy Dio was in that stream with me for like 5 hours last night, and we were just watching games, having a good time, good vibes. And he was really putting me on AJ Mitchell, like really making me want to make this video. So huge shout out to bro. He was being super supportive all night, donations and all. Like, I appreciate you so much, bro. You made my night last night. But yeah, huge shout out to bro over there. Again, go check out Playback TV. We have a good time. I'm gonna be streaming Saturday night, tomorrow night, and we'll do a quick verse of the day. I already got it pulled up for y'all. Mark 16:15, and he said to them, "Go into all the world and proclaim the gospel to the whole creation. Old, young, big, small, this ethnicity, that ethnicity, it doesn't matter. We are all called to share the gospel. I encourage you to just let your light shine and be a bright spot for the people in your community, showing them the love of Christ. For example, for me, it's just been like, walking around at a store or whatever, just asking people how they're doing and stuff like that. Just trying to be kind. It can go a really long way for some people having a bad day. So I just encourage you to be kind. I love each and every single one of you. Jesus loves each and every single one of you, truly. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like, the comment, sub, post notifications if you want. You don't have to do any of them, but if you did, I would really appreciate you. And yeah, man, have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. And take care of yourself and your family and friends if you have any. And yeah, man, I'm going to see y'all very soon. Peace out.